story, God's Other Son, Part 1. This guy's name was Barnaby Wright, but his friends called him Bones. Well, Barnaby, from a young age, he was born into a family of alcoholics, sex abusers, everything you could think of, anything that was trouble. This boy was born into the pits of hell of humanity. Blaine, chill out. I'm telling a freaking story. Anyway, he was born in the worst family he could be born into. Bones, he knew exactly what it was like to go to an emergency room and come back home. He knew what it was like to go in and lie and hear the mother lie, or their stepdad, which is really an uncle, lie about how he fell down. And Bones had been through a lot of stuff, and I think they kind of named him Bones because of the injuries that his alcoholic mom and alcoholic Uncle Daddy had put on him. He had been abused. Actually, he had died on the operating table 4, maybe 5 times before he reached 10 years old. And after being taken from his mother and his stepdaddy, Uncle Daddy, he went to foster homes. Foster homes, 2 of the 5 was from foster home parents. So, when things are looking up, they're not always looking up. You need to be looking out. Anyway, he'd gotten used to it, and the doctors thought it was a phenomenon that this boy could die so many times, legally dead, 15, 20 seconds, up to a minute. And they revive him, and he comes back. Well, every time he went to this light and he seen God, he talked to God, or God talked to him. God rejected him, pushed him back, and said, "You're not ready yet. There's something better for you, something more powerful for you. You got to go back." And as damaged as his body was, and as much hell as he lived while conscious in this world, he had to be sent back. Heal up, get better, live in fear, and go through the same thing. And if it wasn't his mother, it was someone who took him on as, what do you call it when you put them in the adoptive homes and they get a check? Well, that kind of stuff. But, so by the time he was 12, he'd known what it's like to go to this light and come back. And Bones was walking, he was walking down, I forget where it was. I think it was like, Fayetteville, Georgia. He's down in Fayetteville, Georgia, walking with his friend, and this drunk driver come down the road, veered off the road, took Bones right in the pit of his back, broke his back, his head hit the top of the car, top of the trunk of the other car, completely shattered. I mean, his friend 1 inch away was saved. Unbelievable. Spare. Bones is dead, he's laying on the street. I mean, this guy, he ain't coming back from no life. Ever. You can't bring back this kind of disfigurement that this car caused him. So he's going to the light. He's headed up. And he's headed there to Jesus, and Jesus is now God, whatever's correct, waiting at the light for him. And he sees that, he knows what happened. He sees he's not coming back. And he looks around, he sees all these other lights, these beams of light going and coming to see God, going and coming to see God. He sees it, he knows it, he's been here so many times. He's very familiar. And with everything he's got, he takes and, like I said, out of body leap, just everything he's got, he jumps to the side, to the left, fights it. He flies out of his being, going to light. I know it sounds goofy. He is able to enter another light being, light source, life source, that's returning to our body. Well, he knew what was coming. He knew it was death. Jumping to that being that was returning knocks that soul, that person who they were, out of going back and being given a second chance like he was. He gets in instead. He goes into it. he returns into a body of a 57-year-old man that's had 8 heart attacks. Part 2 will come up.